Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Logan, the Metal and Beer Snob, and look what I got. A beer. Oh, and also some VCLT. Let's not waste any time and dive in. Having done nothing to deserve it, I was given some VCLT by the Metal VC's ultimate Saint Nick, Good Samaritan, above and beyond character himself, Mr. Rick, the dreadful Rick at Dreadful Minutes. As always, has gone above and beyond and just really out of the blue has given me this. So, I figured what better way to honor his kindness than to open it and see what we got in here. But Rick, cheers, man. I appreciate you. Your revenge will be swift. And man, getting VCLT just puts me in a good mood. Makes me want to drink a good beer. Something that lifts my spirits up along with the mighty package. So here we go. We got my favorite beer that I've found in New Orleans so far. This is Holy Roller, a grapefruit IPA from Urban South Brewing. So Urban South is probably one of the biggest breweries here. And their Holy Roller is a staple for them. And typically it's just an IPA. But this one right here with the grapefruit in it just tastes so much better. I'm not even a fan of grapefruit, but for some reason when it's in an IPA, that bitterness of the grapefruit pairs perfectly with the bitterness of hops. And it's great here and expertly juicy and hazy. So first off, and this is what I was hoping, I got some blank jewel cases. So hear this. Rick over there, he is getting rid of all of his jewel cases and putting all of his CDs in these little sleeves. Supposedly it's to help with space and make everything, portable, but I don't know. Sounds crazy to me. Oh, just thinking about it makes me nervous. But having extras of these for when, mine inevitably break is always a good thing. So, Rick, I couldn't do it, but I appreciate you giving me the side effects of your new alternative lifestyle that you have. And hidden in the littlest of the boxes in here, we have a cassette. Noise Comes Ripping. So this looks like a compilation of 4 different bands, which I don't really know any of these. A Terror Revolutionario, the Grindful Dead. Oh man, I'm already liking the sound of this band right here. The Grindful Dead. Facebooker, Good Morning My Ass. That sounds fun. Masher is another band, and HCG. I wonder what that stands for. Oh, beautiful green cassette. Damn, that's cool. Alright. Amazing start. I'll swig. Look. Another box within a box. Whoa, I'm floored. Look at this. The newest Fairy Ring album. Which, this is a killer album from last year, which I never ended up buying. It was one of those that I always flirted with potentially getting, but never pulled the trigger on. I don't know what it was. Maybe I was just hoping to see him live or something, but I never actually purchased it, and I guess this is the reason why. I was just waiting for Rick to hook me up. Wow, what a selfish friend I am. And real quick, a future version of Logan here, just to cut back in with some listening notes about these albums that Rick gave me. Just want to give some more proper context to the music. Talking about Fairy Ring, this is definitely, like a doom metal album, but there is some very much heavy metal energy here. Very infectious groove. Hi, cat. And the vocals are the unique piece also, and really helps it stand out. I think it takes a couple listens to get into the vocals, because I know I was not necessarily hooked the first time, but now they're fully stuck. I do want to say that track 5, Lover, it's called, is an amazing song. And then we've got Rot Gut Prophecies. This is a horror, pain, gore, death production CD. And I admit, I've never heard of these guys. And actually, this is a band called Crypt Walk with Rot Gut Prophecies. So that's exciting. And then band Crypt Walk with their album Rot Gut Prophecies. This is some gnarly, like, grindcore, but with a little bit of, like, hardcore influence there. Maybe a little bit of death metal, too. I was pleasantly surprised to find out that they do have some connection to the North Carolina scene that I'm used to, a specific band called Pathogenesis. So, very happy to have this, and I've listened a couple times, and yeah, it's fucking nasty. But there's some interesting song twists and turns, but it's also a quick listen, which I appreciate. So, thank you, Rick. This is amazing. From Rick's own Philly, we've got Witching, and this is a great band. Once again, a band that I've never been able to actually track down and buy any of their albums, but one that I'm very familiar with. I believe they released an album last year that was killer, but this is one of their previous ones. I believe it came out in 2020, Vernal, and yeah, cool album. They very much straddle the lines of doom and death metal and a couple things in between. And this is the one that I was most familiar with. Vernal, it definitely is what I remember, but I want to say there's some Converge influence in here, I feel like. I pick up some early Petitioning the Empty Sky kind of vibes from this. Just in the vocal approach, as well as some of the songwriting ideas here. And then I knew this would be in here. We got High Reaper. I mean, this is right up my alley. Just look at that name. I've got a contact buzz just holding this fucking thing. Another local band, I believe, to Rick. These guys, of course, play that good old stoner doom with a bit more rock in there, I believe. I mean, just like, look at that album cover. That reeks of some Sabbath worship right there. High Reaper, straight up Black Sabbath influence. This is definitely like more self-titled Black Sabbath than anything, but it's good. So, fuck yeah. And then, as always with Rick, extra goodies. The main thing I'm going to highlight, a Witching koozie. Also got to highlight this sticker. We've got another YouTuber, Pat at Ground Zero Salem, with his distro. I've always loved this sticker. You get the Martha Splatterhead accused vibes. Alright. And then I've got another VCLT package I want to talk about real quick. And this is actually what is playing in the background. Late last year, I discussed one of my favorite, like, little mini genres of metal music. I called it extreme sludge metal, if you will. And a fellow YouTuber by the name of Bill, all the way deep down in the ninth circle, I guess, of hell, took notice and was like, dude, I'm in a band that is right up your alley. Let me send you one of our releases. And he did, and holy fuck, he was right. So yes, I'm talking about Bill, the Ninth Circle, and this is his band Uncross with their demo 2022. This shit is fucking awesome. Just listen to it in the background. It's like straight I Hate God mixed with like one of those other bands I talk about in my video, like Primitive Man or Indian or something like that. It's a bit more straightforward and just depressive and filled with self-loathing. And God, I love self-loathing in this style of music. So I wanted to quickly just highlight this album that he was so kind to send over. And I just love the DIY approach. We got the lyric sheet right here. Oh man, my favorite I think is Amplified Self-Loathing. I stare into the mirror, hating what I see. Worthless motherfucker staring back at me. Ah, that sounds familiar. And then of course, dude threw in a patch and a sticker. Fuck yeah. Bill, thank you. And then Rick, of course. Man, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. Cheers. I've got some homework to do. Got some rabid listening to do. Can't wait to get started. Thanks for watching. Drink good beer. Listen to good metal.